What is bamboo? Bamboo's a grass. It's a woody stemmed grass. Bambusoidea. It's a subfamily of perennial forest grasses and it grows on every continent except Europe and Antarctica. One of the most interesting things about bamboo is that there's over 1,000 different species, maybe even 2,000 species. According to the National Institute of Health, there's 1,400, but some sources claim that there's as much as 1,718 species. Based on my personal experience and what I know about this plant, they don't know, and they'll never know how many different species they are. Where does bamboo grow? Huh. Well, it grows just about anywhere it can as long as there's sunlight, but the heaviest concentration and the largest amount of species is growing in East and Southeast Asia, as well as the islands of the Indian and Pacific Oceans. Now, there's a few species that is native to the United States, and they're from the Arundinaria family, the Appalachiana, you have the Gigantea, and then you also have the Tecta species that is native to the United States. The Appalachiana can grow in dry or wet soil, but its leaves fall off in the wintertime. The Gigantea, it grows more in flooded or floodland areas, riverbanks, creek banks. It's most likely the species that you've seen or know about if you are in the United States. The tecta is a much smaller stem and it's referred to as the switch cane, whereas the gigantea is referred to as river cane. So, why am I so obsessed with this plant? Well, buckle up. It's one of the fastest growing plants on the planet. It requires much less water compared to other resourceful plants like cotton, and it takes little to no upkeep. Bamboo absorbs more carbon dioxide than any plant or tree on this planet. So it releases more oxygen, makes it a little easier to breathe. The bamboo plant can reduce 2 tons of carbon dioxide in just 7 years. A regular hardwood tree reduces about a ton of carbon dioxide in 40 years. If 2.5 acres of bamboo was planted on damaged land that humans have damaged, we could save more than 7 gigatons of carbon dioxide in just 30 years. That's more than 300 million of these electric cars can do in the same amount of time. This plant right here is known for its flexibility and durability. Well, it's actually used for structural beams, flooring, walls, and even roofing. Architects around the world are going to use bamboo because of the durability in tropical and temperate climates. This plant right here has played a huge role in a lot of people's everyday lives. Toothbrushes, clothes, furniture, kitchen utensils. I mean, it goes on and on and on. And it ain't just 'cause it's fun to craft with, but this plant's got antibacterial properties. I mean, since the ancient times, China, Japan, and Asia has used the leaves for medicinal purposes to treat all kinds of diseases: edema, tetter, ulcers, pyrexia, hypertension, diabetes. It just goes on and on. And I mean, even in recent years, we've done studies that show that the bamboo leaves have been found to have a variety of bioactive components, including flavonoids, polysaccharides, amino acids, phenolic acids, multiple pharmacological activities. I bet that's why it grows so fast and that's why it's so invasive. It has a natural ability to armor itself against bacteria and diseases. 1 cup of cooked bamboo shoots contains 2.5 grams of protein, 4.5 grams of fat, 5 grams of carbs, 2 grams of fiber, 19% of the daily value for copper, 14% vitamin B6, 9% of the daily value for vitamin E, vitamin K 3%, riboflavin 3%, thiamine 3%, phosphorus 3%, potassium 3%, iron 3%. What about creative uses? I mean, welcome to the bamboo journey, where we're only getting started and we've already crafted jewelry, wind chimes, frames, ornaments, toys, centerpieces, quarter rounds, and dare I mention the things we haven't even attempted, such as baskets, coasters, musical instruments, and believe it or not, water treatment and filtration. All right, thank you for watching. Don't you be getting tattered now.